My name is Kayla Ryan, and these are my Vogue beauty secrets. Except this isn't Vogue, but the secrets are good, I swear. I am a self-proclaimed queen of glowy natural makeup routines, so today I'm just gonna give you every single tip that comes into my head while I'm filming. Starting out first with this skin prep, let's get into it. Do y'all see this forehead? The only thing I've been using recently to prep my skin is the Jour Luminizing Glow Serum. I feel like it's like the Say Star Glow Serum on crack. It makes my skin so glowy and dewy. I don't always wear foundation, but I will at least put a skin tint on if I want my skin tone to be even. Is the Armani Beauty Skin Tint. Next for bronzer, I've been kind of veering away from the sticks. I really like these balms like this. This is from Kai Cosmetics. But it isn't quite ready to apply yet. I love mixing my makeup with a glazing milk. It doesn't have to be the Rhode one. A more affordable one is from Bubble. I really like that one. I just literally can't find it right now. But I do use the Rhode glazing milk a lot. It is really worth the hype. It is so good. I just put a single drop. Okay, that was two. Onto the cream bronzer. I guess you could also use like a liquid bronzer, but I just find that this is a lot easier to apply and it's not as messy. And I found that it just kind of melts into my skin a lot better this way. Any excess I'll take on my eyelids just to kind of conceal the eyelid veins that I get as well. And then next is cream bronzer. This is actually a new product I'm using today, but the shade is what matters here. I love a good maroon, mauve, dusty rose colored blush. I feel like whatever color your cheeks naturally flush to is the color blush you want to use if you're doing like a natural look like this. So this is the shade Dusty Rose from Makeup by Mario. I put a little on my nose, my forehead, my chin. I kind of like the blush that I use to be cohesive throughout my whole face. I feel like it looks much more natural that way. Now, if I notice my face is not looking as glowy as it was when we started, I love the Dalba First Spray Serum. It basically just hydrates your makeup and makes your skin radiant again. Look at my skin now. Yeah. Next we have concealer. Normally I would use a color corrector first, but it's not always necessary, especially when you're doing a natural makeup look. So I just like taking a full coverage but thin concealer formula. This is the Tower 28 Serum Concealer. And I typically just put my concealer under my eyes, around my nose, and on my chin. Actually, I will do a dot on each side of my nose. And then also for my concealer, instead of taking a really dense brush like this to blend out my concealer, I actually prefer using like a small fluffy brush because it helps everything blend together much better. And the reason that I put concealer on the sides of my nose is almost to reverse contour my nose. As of recent, I've been using this Laura Mercier. It's specifically for your under eyes. It prevents creasing. It's meant to be long wear for your under eyes, but it's not super mattifying. I like a really luminous setting powder. And again, I'm just gonna take the same fluffy brush that I blended out my concealer with and use this instead of a powder puff because I don't want it to look super dense and concentrated. Spray the First Spray Serum again. And now we have powder, bronzer, blush, and highlighter. These are my favorite steps. It kind of pulls everything together. I'm going to start with powder bronzer, and you'll notice this is a luminizing bronzer, meaning it has a bit of shine in it, as you can see. It's not just like a matte bronzer. And I'm gonna put this everywhere you put the cream bronzer earlier. And don't forget to take the excess on your eyelid. Now, I personally really like adding fake freckles as well. This is obviously personal preference, but I feel like for your makeup to look the most natural, you have to kind of re-enhance your freckles. Even if you don't have freckles, you can still add a few. And then instead of doing a full-on nose contour, I just take my freckle pen and I just draw a line on the sides of my nose. And I feel like it creates a really natural nose contour. It's not anything crazy. Next, I'm gonna brush through my brows with the Kosas Clear Brow Gel. I really just like any clear brow gel, but this is one I go to a lot. For blush, we're just gonna stick to the mauve Dusty Rose color. This is the Say Beauty Super Suede blush.